and just it's built a dynasty really, and it's been fun to watch that. Not so fun if you're an opponent.
Well, if you're going to bring up your junior year, that was kind of a historic year for you.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, we first undefeated team ever in the NCAA tournament for women's basketball.
That's the
36-0. Yep.
That's the Texas Longhorns that my partner Andrea Lloyd was a part of, and a member of an Olympic gold medal winning team, a national championship team, a couple of championships in the ABL. Champion.
Ah, shucks.
Yeah, and then now she's quiet. And it goes out of bounds as we start the fourth quarter. Oral Roberts with the 12-point lead. Arkansas had come back, had gotten within single digits with a layup, and then the big three-pointer from Talea Jones to stretch the lead out to 12 for ORU. And the officials going to check something out. The officials coming together. Natasha, Cami, Teresa Stuck, Charles Watson are our officiating crew tonight here in Fayetteville, and a technical foul called on Mike Neighbors. And now he's trying to get a little explanation. We'll find out.
Hey.
And at the line, Talea Jones connects on the free throw. We're still trying to get an explanation what happened on that technical, as Jones able to convert both free throws.
We will get an explanation as soon as we can get an explanation. It's hard to say if it was something he said or maybe just out of the coaching box. Sometimes that is the case. Cracking down on that.
So a 14-point lead, and that shot doesn't go down, but a foul committed on Jada Bates will send ORU to the free throw line again. Talea Jones. Bates, her first foul. And Jones, what a night she has had as a leader on this team. The junior from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, was the Summit League Newcomer of the Year last year after she transferred from UT Arlington. Averaged about 18 points a game last year as the leading scorer. And Coach Music said she's been putting a lot of pressure on herself this year. You can see tonight she has just let it go on both ends of the court. A terrific night for Jones as she has 18 points and 4 rebounds. Rebound by Udomo, and it's tied up. Possession arrow in favor of Arkansas.
In the mix again, Udomu. She really is around the basketball a lot, coming off the rim.
And an offensive foul called on Kiki Smith.
I want to see that again. It looked like the defense slid over a little bit at the last moment. And you can't defensively be the one to initiate the contact. You can be moving defensively, but you cannot initiate contact defensively in a situation like that. Nothing really going Arkansas's way.
So we found out the technical was on the bench for Arkansas, as Oglesby with another score. She's got 18. There was a reaction on the bench that was deemed unsportsmanlike, and so a technical called on the bench for the Razorbacks. It has been a frustrating night as Oral Roberts has come in here shooting 51% from the field, and then Kiki Smith turns it over on that drive to the basket. Kiki Smith has made 3 3-pointers here in the second half. She's had some aggressive drives, but she got that offensive foul called, and there turns it over. Now Arkansas going to pick it up full court.
I think this is a good call. Just trying to make something happen defensively. Take a few more chances. See if you can get Oral Roberts to take a quick shot and then rebound.
And Jones once again able to rain down a three. She's 4 of 9 from three-point range, leading the way for the Golden Eagles with 21. And another missed shot for Arkansas. There's Jones. What a night she has had. Nice skip pass over to Robinson, off the mark this time. You can see the three-point numbers. Three-point percentage about the same. And this is an ORU team that typically has not shot well in the young season. I know we have a small sample size, only 4 games so far, but they've only shot 23% from three-point range coming into this game. And tonight they're shooting 38%. They typically only make about 5.5 three-pointers on average per game, ORU, and they have made 9 tonight. And a little extra step that time, Oglesby. He can't believe it was called, but just lifted that pivot foot ever so slightly. So Arkansas coming into this game off the loss to UCLA out in Los Angeles. Wanted to have a bounce back game, just really have not been able to do that. Keats scores on that drive. Still a lot of time, but an uphill battle for the Razorbacks.
I think efficiency-wise, we have to see a lot more efficiency from Arkansas at the offensive end and defensive end if they want to come back in this game.
And get some stops.
Get some rebounds.
Udomo goes up over everybody's back, sets up Emily Robinson. 10 three-pointers now for the Golden Eagles. And a whistle and a foul in the backcourt called on Tyler Hurd.
I know it was a terrific shot, but look at the leaping ability and just the desire to go get the basketball from Udomo. She has done that all game long. Her motor has not stopped today, created opportunities for her teammates.
Yeah, she spent her first couple of years at Oklahoma State, and when she transferred to ORU as a 2-guard, as Keats back irons that. And then last year, Kelsey Music, the head coach for ORU, really talked about how when she moved Udomo to the 5 spot, just kind of renewed her love for the game, as Oglesby, loving the game right now, draws the foul and has an and one opportunity.
It just feels like Oral Roberts is sort of taking advantage of a lot of the weaknesses right now that Arkansas has defensively. This is a situation, it's a great drive, but really defensively you need to make a stand, step up and take a charge right there and not give in to the person who's taking the ball down the lane. I'm sure that Mike Neighbors will be talking to his team about 2 parts of defense that are important, and that is protecting the rim, making a stand, and then part of defense is rebounding, which they have not done that well today.
Season high for Oglesby now with 21 points. Keats from the corner, too strong. Bates tries to make something happen for Arkansas, and here comes Makaira Tramble. Tramble blocked by Bates. Higginbottom, who has been quiet here in the second half. She misses that one, but finally will get a trip to the free throw line, as she was 10 of 11 from the free throw line in the first half. Miss Izzy Higginbottom, and she has not been there yet this half.
She has not had a lot of looks at the basket really in this half. She's had a couple of baskets she's kind of created for herself, had some opportunities where she's dished it off for her teammates, but I don't think Oral Roberts wants her to have the ball in her hands, and they've done a pretty good job of keeping it out.
And violation as Mary Carden is in the game and just tried to hand the ball inbound. You can't do that.
I think it got hit back onto her, tipped out of bounds as she was standing there. The kind of things that only happen to freshmen.
Bates from the corner off the side of the backboard. Hurd pulls back, no. And a foul on Hurd on the move. Team foul number 3 for the Golden Eagles. Talia Jones will come back into the game, replacing Tyler Hurd. Arkansas has a lot of growing to do. We talked to Mike Neighbors today with his 5 new starters, as Higginbottom will get a chance to go to the free throw line again. When we come back, the foul on Talia Jones. Higginbottom will shoot the free throws.
Oral Roberts has hunted their shot here today, and it's been a little bit of everyone from the perimeter as we've seen a 3-point exhibition, really. Shooting extremely well today has been Jones for the team, 4 for 9 from downtown. Emily Robinson with 3 threes, Cramble with a couple of threes, Baldwin with a 3.
And look at the numbers from Oglesby and Jones, exceeding their season average. Of course, only 4 games so far, but really putting on a show tonight, both of them with 21 points.
Well, and I think for Jones, it's been so important to have a game like this. As you mentioned, she's been putting a lot of pressure on herself. So for her to be able to come out and play with such confidence, number 10 in white, it's been great to see that. And Oglesby, I mean, she's just a scorer. This is a young lady that in high school had 2,500 points and 1,000 rebounds. It's no secret that she can score the ball.
Yeah, 3rd leading scorer all time in Oklahoma girls high school basketball history was Jaylee Oglesby. Back to action now. Higginbottom at the free throw line, able to connect there on the second one, but it has been a tough night for Arkansas on their home court. And this ORU team just continuing to put the points up. Now Jones within within 3 of her season high, and Higginbottom knocks down a 3, and a whistle stops play.
And for Arkansas, number 2, Kiki Smith, replacing number 15, Jada Bates.
Kiki Smith comes back into the game. Unsure why the whistle was blown. Here comes Jones. Passing to Oglesby, and a travel committed by Ruthie Udomo. Oral Roberts is a team that has put up points over the last few years, so it should not come as a surprise that they've got 86 points in this game, as that's the style of play for Kelsey Music and ORU. They go inside, nice pass, good block by Udomo. It looked like Galia would have a clean shot at it, and Udomo says no. Udomo posting up now on Galia, and she drags her pivot foot.
Not looking that comfortable that time with her back to the basket. Just unsure about where she wanted to go with the basketball. I think that's a work in progress for her offensively with her back to the basket.
And an illegal screen called on Danica Galia, the freshman from Malta.
Just a little choppy here in the last couple of minutes. Not great offense by Arkansas, but we haven't seen any flow really from them today offensively. Wow.
Oglesby. And a jump ball that will stay on this end. And a timeout on the court called by Kelsey Music. Again, 86 points for Oral Roberts in the game today. If you look at Kelsey Music, what she has been able to do, she was a tremendous coach at the Division II level before coming here. And in her first season, she led ORU to scoring 78 points a game, 16th in the country. Then last year, 8th in the country. They still have a ways to go. Again, we're early with only 4 games in, but this is a team that's going to raise their average by their scoring output tonight.
I think they're going to continue to gain confidence. We've seen that tonight at the offensive end. But what Kelsey Music has told us is the defense has gotten better this year for Oral Roberts. And I think that's just so important when you want to compete for championships like they want to. If they're going to go up against North Dakota State, South Dakota State, you got to come in with some defense, slow some people down.
Foul called on the floor will send Oglesby to the free throw line.
I like the variety of players they have too on the Oral Roberts team. I think all of them are about 5'10" or 6 feet tall, and they seem interchangeable, but they all have different styles of play, different body types, bring you something just a little bit different. Oglesby with that terrific shot in that mid-range game. Robinson, who's just a bull down low and really able to make things happen.
Oglesby has that one blocked by Talia Jones.
And Tramble is entertaining to watch. Again, had so many injuries in her career, but plays with confidence.
And passes it off to Emily Robinson,
Yep.
who now Robinson has climbed to 20. So Oral Roberts has 3 players with 20 or more points in this game on the road at Bud Walton Arena in Fayetteville. Again, in this rivalry, in this series, since 1988, Oral Roberts has only won 1 time. 18 times Arkansas has won, and it's been since 2016 since ORU got the win in this series. Kiki Smith draws the foul and will go to the free throw line. Oglesby commits it.
But these are the kind of things you want to see from your team if you're Coach Music. You want to be able to challenge your team, see how they're going to do both on the road and with opponents from the SEC or ACC or some of the Power 4 conferences. And they have performed exceptionally well here today.
Kiki Smith at the line has had a solid night. 18 points, 4 of 10 from 3-point range. The transfer from Hutchinson Community College. Missed the free throw, first one, missed the second. And a scramble for the ball. Still battling. 44, Marin Archer into the game with the basketball there for Arkansas. And all the way to the basket, Poundinen able to score it.
The defensive C's opened up on that one for an easy layup.
Elena Kraus into the game, number 3 for ORU. Top of the key there, Azila Funchess with that miss. Under 2 minutes to play and another foul. There's a good look on the bench of Emily Robinson, who's got a career high tonight. Robinson on the bench now with 20 points. She was 3 of 9 from 3-point range, shot 50% from the field. Her previous career high was 19 points. She'd had that 3 different times in her career. but broke through with 20 points tonight.
And adds 5 rebounds and 5 assists on the night as well. She was very active, solid out there.
And Smith able to get that free throw to go down. She will go to the bench. Kiki Smith with a 20-point night as the sophomore from Topeka, Kansas, still finding her way, but a nice offensive performance for Kiki Smith.
Yeah, I think the only downside today maybe were those 8 turnovers for Kiki Smith. It's been how this day's gone, though. So a lot of turnovers, inopportune turnovers for Arkansas. And they just have struggled defensively, I feel like. It's an area they really need to get better before SEC play. Their offense is going to come. They have shooters. They have people that can score the basketball, but you have to work at the defense so that you give yourself opportunities to be in games.
Lauren Lindsay, number 21 in the game, so all subs into the game, getting an opportunity. Christina Sanchez, the 6'1" sophomore, connects on that and has an and one opportunity.
Yeah, Chris Sanchez, another one of those foreign players, so 5 of them. Trying to count how many are out there on the floor together right now.
And Sanchez can't complete the three-point play, but the rebound for Arkansas, and then it's thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, foul defensively right there.
Well, you saw Elena Krause working hard to get open, but she was held. And she will walk the length of the court for the free throw line as Lauren Lindsay picked up the foul. Elena Krause, the 5'8" freshman out of Illinois, was a Class 1A state champion a couple of times in her high school career. Early here in the season, averaging 2.5 points a game, and gets an opportunity to make her first 2 free throws of the season.
Good job of talking defensively. All of us could hear all 5 players for Oral Roberts calling out that screen.
The dump off to Galia. Krause pulls up for the jumper.
Good rebound there by Sanchez. Yeah, just another turnover. 19, how many turnovers is that?
I believe 15.
Yeah. Was 15, I think it might be 16 now.
Too many for Mike Neighbors' liking, I'm sure. And that one gets away from ORU, but right back into the hands of the Golden Eagles. They come in here and get a big victory, their first since 2016, as 3 players scoring over 20 points for Oral Roberts. And Elena Krause going to take advantage of her time on the court as she gets a steal and score, giving Oral Roberts 94 points in their win over Arkansas. 3 players over 20 points for ORU, first time since 2018, and the victory is the first for Oral Roberts against Arkansas since 2016.
Well, it seemed like Oral Roberts came in on a mission, and they had great confidence offensively, defensively. This newfound energy and chaos that they're bringing to the defensive end was impressive today, and it caused a lot of problems for Arkansas. Nice job overall. Terrific win for Oral Roberts.
Oral Roberts moves to 4-1 on the season with the loss. Arkansas dropping to 3-3 with their largest non-conference home loss in the last 25 years. The bright spot for the Razorbacks, Higginbottom comes away with 27 points. Smith with 20 in a losing cause for the Razorbacks. Oral Roberts with the 94-73 victory. The top scorers for the Golden Eagles coming in here and getting their first win against the Razorbacks since 2016. On behalf of Andrea Lloyd, I'm Brenda Van Lingen. Our final score, 94-73 in favor of ORU. So long from Fayetteville, Arkansas.